don't have a lot to say to the little tin pot. We're in a landing bay. It seems the computer won't let me off the ship.
So you're the man giving my Yazan so much trouble, eh? Jackala, the little thief. Am I right or am I right?
That's correct, computer.
Computer schmooter. My name is Booba. Now tell me, does a thief make a good living?
Why do they call you Booba?
Ah, such jokers my designers were. They used to say that if I was around, the pilot was better off on board another.
Do you look after the whole ship?
You should only know how much I have to do around here.
So you control everything?
Well, I do have some slave droids and subsystems. I'm very proud of them. You want to see some photos?
No thanks. Maybe later. Could you let me escape?
You are a bad boy, little Jack, and my Yazan specializes in capturing people like you.
Yes, but do you think she's really comfortable doing that?
She makes a living.
I want to leave the ship.
Why go out there? What's wrong with it in here?
I think Yazan needs some help.
What help are you? You'll help her get into trouble given half a chance, I'm sure.
I want to leave the ship.
Why go out there? What's wrong with it in here?
I need a drink.
So stay in here. I can replicate some chicken soup like only Booba knows how.
I think I'll pass, thanks. I want to leave the ship.
Why go out there? What's wrong with it in here?
Yazan could be in danger.
My Yazan's in trouble? She should have a man to protect her. Since we have no real men around, you'll have to do. Get out there, quick!
I must go, Booba.
Be well, Jack.
I can't resist a sneak around this place.
Welcome, sir.
I'm losing myself in your deep eyes.
I am just privileged to have set eyes on such a perfect example of the male physique.
You've got a fantastic figure.
Not as lean as your fine body, sir. Any girl would be proud to inspect your form at close quarters.
Would you like a closer look at my body?
I can think of nothing greater than rubbing massaging oils over every one of your highly developed muscles and gently caressing every area of your bare flesh.
What are you doing after work tonight?
I'm switched off, sir.
Switched off?
Oh, yes, sir. I am a biogenetic simuloid, an artificial replicated human form.
Oh, I see. But that doesn't mean you can't still do all that rubbing stuff you were talking about.
I'm afraid that's not possible, sir. I'm just programmed to flirt outrageously. I am presently set on tantalize, tease, and titillate mode. Our customers seem to like it. I hope I haven't caused you any inconvenience.
Nothing a good dry clean won't fix. What is this place?
Welcome to the Lucky Store. We are the universally renowned casino and hotel complex. Please let me know how I can help you.
Can I come in?
And who are you, sir?
The name's Ladd. Jack T. Ladd.
I'm awfully sorry, sir. I don't seem to have you memorized as an expected guest.
Didn't your mother always tell you to expect the unexpected? I'm what she was referring to.
I have no doubt, sir, but I'm afraid I have to abide by the rules.
This is a casino, and I'm Jack. The two go together like bread and butter, like peanut butter and jelly, like girls' school changing rooms and peepholes. You must allow me in.
Sorry, sir, but unless you're an expected party, I have my instructions.
I don't need any more help, thanks.
Good fortune to you, sir. I'm afraid you can't go through there, sir.
It's a useless decoration. It's a plant. She's the welcoming hostess. My favorite type of droid. One that serves drinks. Shame they're not alcoholic. Hello there.
I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm supposed to be meeting some colleagues that my company have sent here.
I'm with him.
Please go on through.
Please do not interrupt. We are in the middle of a game.
This looks like fun. How do I take part?
We are playing an unusual game, sir. One designed for the more experienced player.
Hey, I've had more experience gambling than I've had dating redheads. I'll master the game in no time, and I'm willing to bet on it.
But sir appears to have no stake.
I'm worth a fortune. I arrived on that large spaceship in the docking bay, you know.
Very well, sir. Bad luck, sir. A little more practice may be needed.
Wow, that's a tough game. But I love a good challenge. I think I'm just getting the hang of the rules. Let's play.
I'm sorry, sir, but you have lost your stake. The house now owns your starship.
What? You didn't think I was serious about betting the ship, did you? Just a little gaming room humor. I mean, the Relentless doesn't even belong to me.
Excuse me, sir. We take a very dim view of patrons gambling with stakes they do not own. I'm afraid that we have strict rules for dealing with dishonesty here.
We don't need the likes of you round here, capiche? You need to be taught a lesson. Carl, take this lowlife and deal with him appropriately.
I bet you've never done an honest day's work in your life. Well, you can start today by helping out our chef.
So you are the lowlife who must somehow assist me, eh? Have you had any experience in the kitchen?
No, not really.
Such ignorance of surely the world's oldest profession.
I wouldn't say that exactly. So, you're the cook.
The cook? Impudent creature! I am the chef! I am the creator of the finest cuisine in the whole of the galaxy. My sheer brilliance is boundless, and I shall be recorded in history as a master of my craft.
Can you give me any betting tips?
Only that the man who upsets the chef is gambling with his life.
What do you think about the alien invasion?
I care not about any invading force, unless, of course, it means a change to the number for dinner.
What do you want me to do?
Now, before we begin, have you washed your hands?
But of course, Chef.
Good. Now I am only trusting you with a very simple task. You shall mix my special mubaceous follicle sauce.
What should I do first?
I can see that in your case, for the sake of hygiene, covering your hair will be an absolute necessity.
How do I make this sauce stuff?
I have left all the necessary ingredients over by the cooker. You will touch nothing else in here. Be sure to add the sweet broth followed by the sour puree and then the bitter mix. Once you are done, bring me a sample of your produce.
Please carry on with your work.
I do not merely work. I practice my art form to the highest degree of perfection.
Well, what do you think?
Ah! Now this is on the borders of being in the realm of very slight acceptability. Because I am of such a benevolent and kind nature, I deem that your duties here are complete. All I ask is that you never return.
Just get out of here, pal. Okay, pal. You're free to leave. But the boss wants to see you upstairs.
By the way, Mr. Pastry Hat, remember I told you that I'd wash my hands? I lied.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Good day to you, sir. Does Sir wish me to find a replacement for his jacket?
What's wrong with my jacket?
It's not quite the caliber of attire we're used to in this establishment, sir.
Would you like me to completely strip?
I don't think that will be necessary. Sir is obviously happy with his dress.
Do you know how to play any of the games in the casino?
I do not frequent that area of this complex.
Can you lend me some money?
Surely sir is joking.
Do you understand all that polite etiquette stuff?
Of course, sir. One should learn that it is a crime to perform an action that would offend your associates.
That's similar to one of my sayings. The more offenders I associate with, the greater criminal actions I can learn. Can you explain which cutlery I should use at dinner?
Certainly, sir. You should use the outer cutlery first and work your way inwards.
Oh, the question I really wanted answering was whether to use the plastic fork or cardboard spoon to scoff my beans. So, what's wrong with drinking out of a saucer?
Sir, that is the habit of an animal.
Sounds like you've been talking to some of my ex-girlfriends. It's been an education talking to you.
Goodbye, sir.
Do you need any help, sir?
Your boss wanted to see me.
Yes, Mr. Ladd, isn't it? Please go on through.
Well, well, well. If it isn't my old buddy Jack T. Ladd.
Tenant, what are you doing here? And why are you sitting in the boss's chair?
Why do you think, Jack? I am the boss.
How did you get to be boss here?
Piece of cake, Jack. I won the whole place in a card game. The stakes were real high that night. If I would have lost, my chances of ever having kids would have been cut by half. Literally.
I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah, and I'm pleased to say that life is pretty good at the moment. In fact, coincidentally, things started looking up just after we parted company.
How's your love life?
Definitely on the up. In fact, I think you're about to see for yourself.
Hi there, boys.
This is the beauty who is responsible for my extreme state of happiness. Jack, I'd like you to meet
Ruthie Papow to Papow. It's been a long time, Ruthie.
You two know each other? So how well do you know Ruthie?
Mostly in the biblical sense. We had a thing going a while ago. It was your usual story of boy meets girl, girl meets boy, boy meets girl's Grand Lord Master Father. Girl's father creates secret crystal to gain access to another dimension holding universe's tax records. Boy uses crystal to destroy Lord Master's Sky City. Girl and boy set off into sunset. Girl dumps boy and runs off with record producer who says he can make her a star. Anyway, that's a different story. How did you know I was here?
When I heard that some guy was gambling away a ship that wasn't even his, I had this strange feeling that you were about.
Why did you let me sweat in the kitchens?
Hey, Jack, I still owed you for that time I ended up bound naked and covered in honey next to the den of hungry and randy prickly bears. Remember?
Can I have my ship back?
I'm real sorry, Jack. Please understand that I can't be seen to grant special favors to my old drinking pals.
See you around, Tenant.
Count on it, Jack.
If you want me, I'll be outside.
What are you doing with Tenant? He's such a lowlife.
And what do you know of him, Jack?
He's one of my oldest drinking partners. We've been through a lot together. Through a lot of beer, through a lot of women, through a lot of bar windows. Are you happy here?
I should say so. I used to think happiness was having a walk-in closet. Now I've got a drive-through wardrobe.
Did you recover after I left you?
Hey, I left you.
Well, technically speaking, I suppose you did. And just because I couldn't afford that new cocktail dress you wanted.
A girl has to have her priorities.
We made such sweet music together.
Some might say you're tone deaf, Jack.
Will you help me?
That depends on what you want.
I need Tenant to return my ship.
I suppose I could help you out for old time's sake. I'll see if I can persuade him to be a little more understanding.
Dum-da-dum.
Ooh. Oh, Ruthie.
Oh, Tenant.
Oh, sorry.
Sounds like Ruthie's found out why he's called 2-second Tenant. Anyway, he sounds like he's persuaded by now.
Do you need any help, sir?
Your boss wanted to see me.
Yes, Mr. Ladd, isn't it? Please go on through.
Can I have my ship back?
Ruthie has convinced me that I should give you a fair chance to get your ship back. You're going to have to win it back. I'll tell the croupiers to let you play the tables. Bring me at least 40 credits, and the ship is yours.
Can I have some free credit?
No can do, buddy. Anyway, as I recall, you still owe me money from the last time I bailed you out on Kinos Gamma.
How about a drink?
I'm afraid alcohol is illegal on this planet. Anyway, I gave up the liquor after the last time we met. Maybe you've forgotten what we did with that Hershey and pig monkey in those tongs, but I had to have surgery and months of counseling.
See you around, Tenant.
Count on it, Jack.
These stupid laces just won't stay tied. How's your luck holding out today?
Great, thanks. For the first time in ages, my pockets are stuffed with winnings. I've decided to just watch for the rest of today.
Do you know how to play all the games here?
I'm no expert, but I've been coming here long enough to know all the rules.
Do you know how to play the game at this table?
A tricky game to master, but I'm pretty good.
Can you give me some pointers on gameplay?
I'm having so much fun watching you work it out. You play a little bit more, and then maybe I'll help you.
I've got some serious gambling to do.
Good luck.
Your boss has given me permission to play the tables.
Very good, sir. I just require your stake.
It's a pile of casino chips. They're worth 5 credits.
Bad luck, sir. A little more practice may be needed.
These stupid laces just won't stay tied.
Well played, sir. It would seem you have mastered the game.
It's a pile of casino chips. They're worth 10 credits. Can you give me some pointers on gameplay?
Okay. I think you deserve a break. When a card is placed on the grid, a point is scored for every adjacent card that it beats.
I've got some serious gambling to do.
Good luck.
Well played, sir. It would seem you have mastered the game. It seems we are evenly matched, sir. Well played, sir. It would seem you have mastered the game.
pile of casino chips. They're worth 40 credits.
Do you need any help, sir?
I need to speak to Tennant.
Certainly, Mr. Ladd.
Good on ya, Jack. I see you haven't lost your old skills. You can have your ship back. But if anyone should ask, it had nothing to do with me. Okay?
I really ought to get back to the ship before I'm missed. Welcome back at last. I've been so bored stuck in here. You took your time down there. I've been keeping watch, making sure no aliens got on board. None did, by the way.
Good. I've got the coordinates to find the invaders' homeworld now, but we've received a distress call. A bunch of colonists are being attacked by indigenous creatures on an unexplored planet not too far from here. We're the closest Federation ship.
Why haven't the invaders attacked that planet?
They must have ignored it, since officially there are no humans there.
Let's get going then. The Jack Ladd Cavalry to the rescue.
You know, lad, I think there may be a human being inside you. Deep, deep down inside, struggling to get out.